Dear, live from the path. I recently took my children to spend a week with my mother-in-law, B. 3 days after we arrived, my husband flew in to join us. The next day, B handed me a hotel room key and told me to take as many of the children as I wanted, but I could not take my husband because she never gets to spend time with him. I told B I was offended and that I should not have been invited if it wasn't a family trip. As I was packing to leave, my mother-in-law left and spent the rest of our visit in the hotel herself while my family and I stayed at her house. My husband has now told me that I will not be allowed to visit her again, and when she visits us next, it will be just him and the kids because I make his mother uncomfortable. Wow. Must I stay away, as he says, or should I pursue keeping myself included when they visit from my mother-in-law?
Wow.
Oh, man alive. This guy makes me angry.
Here's the
Yeah.
deal. You married the wrong man.
Can we take this guy to the woodshed?
Man, we don't even have woodsheds anymore after Leave It to Beaver got canceled.
I'd be
miss
willing to
those
build
days.
one.
Yeah, I was going
in
to say,
this
we can
instance.
build a woodshed.
Okay, we'll go 50-50 on a woodshed.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Wow, what
Yeah.
a pansy.
Really?
Dude, you married the woman. She's now your priority, not
Yeah.
your mother.
Yeah, your mom is no longer the biggest deal in your life.
Yeah.
Should have never done
Okay,
it.
but what's your advice for this woman?
Uh,
Okay, here's what we know.
Oh,
The man is a doofus.
Yeah,
That
boy.
we- she's not going to change that in 5
She's in a
minutes.
rough spot. What's he proposing to do? Kick her out of the house when his mom comes to town? What is she gonna like? Not leave? Sit in the middle of the living room and pout? She's kind of hosed here.
Well,
Really?
she needs to make peace with her mother-in-law.
Agreed. How do you do that? She won't want her around. She didn't want her around to begin with. It's completely offensive.
Yeah. Boy.
Right, because the outcome
What do you do?
the outcome doesn't seem likely where you make peace with the mother-in-law
Mhm.
and then she says, "Oh, now that we've made peace, now I want to spend time with you and the kids and the husband," because even before there was a problem, she didn't want to spend time with her and the kids. She wanted to spend time with the son.
Well, she needs to have a good long talk with her husband and let him know very clearly that he needs to decide who the woman is in his life, whether it's her or his mom, and they need to move forward.
It might be time for some backup here. I feel like she's not going to win this thing against this guy. He's obviously a stone cold doofus. You're going to need some backup here. You're going to have to find another dude to talk to him. I feel like I think it's another dude.
Wait, so is your advice to go outside of her marriage to like a friend of his and try to convince him to go
No,
back to the
I'd get someone some kind of authority. Can't be his buddy.
What, who? The police?
Get a random preacher. Get a random Jesus man.
Hi, I know you don't attend my services or
Doesn't
anything,
matter.
but I'd like to talk to you about how you treat your wife.
We're all part of the body of the Lord. Get on in there and talk to him.
I'm sorry, should I call your mom and see if
You
you
know
can
what?
come out
Let's
to
just
play
legislate
first?
it. Let's have a vote of morality. You should not treat your wife that way.
Oh man.
I'm not kidding. It's outside help time. She ain't gonna win that one. Who talks to his wife that way? He's an idiot.
They need to go to a professional counselor
Yes,
to get
outside,
the help.
okay.
Yeah.
There we go. There'll be an objective person,
Yeah, they
a
definitely.
Christian counselor.
Yeah, I would agree. They need an arbiter because if his response to
Yeah.
all that was what they said it
you
was.
make my mom uncomfortable.
Yeah, what kind of ridiculous statement? You just kicked my wife out of my house, and and then she left instead. Mom did.
If my mom
That's
caused a scene like that to my wife, I would be furious.
Yes,
Furious.
I'd be saying, "Mom, get back here and apologize." I mean, this is insane.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what secular has to say.
That's a rookie mistake right there for that guy.
yeah.
Maybe he's. Who knows?
It could be early in the marriage.
Well, they have
He's
3
got-
kids.
He's got 3 kids.
Never mind.
I
All
feel
right.
like he's been an idiot since grade school.
Yeah, she's been letting
Apparently.
this go on, so she's finally had enough, which is good.
Secular says, did this happen out of the blue, or have you always had a strained relationship with your husband's mother? I'm guessing it's the latter. If so, why? If the genesis of this is something you have said or done, and you can't mend fences, then perhaps it would be better if you made other plans while B visits. If it isn't, then face it. You married a mama's boy, and for that you have my sympathy. Were I in your shoes, rather than inflict my presence on Queen Bee, I'd grab the chance to treat myself to a well-earned vacation when the lady is in town.
Oh no.
That doesn't fix anything.
And ditto when your husband and the kids go to visit Granny. Check into a spa and let yourself have a good time.
How could you look this man in the eye? How could you respect this man ever with this
Yeah.
type of behavior?
And she's going to be undermining the relationship the whole time.
Yeah.
She'll be downplaying her, and the mom will. And
Why isn't mom allowed to be
Around
here,
your
Dad?
kids?
Come on.
The wife has got to be queen, or else.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
man, this man is disgusting to me.
I say we go get him.
I would be willing to punch him in the face and hit him with my car.
For the record, this man has essentially allowed another woman to be the primary woman in his life.
Yeah.
You have this other woman who's just taken the place of his wife. I mean, just
That's actually
what happened.
that's the exact definition. This is gross, by the way, but that's the exact definition I gave my 7-year-old for adultery. Like we were reading through Matthew, and like I was trying to explain adultery to someone her age, and I said it's as if I were to find another woman and treat her as my wife.
Mhm.
That was the standard, and that's exactly what this man is doing.